Yeah, I don't even know what the difference is.
Oh shit! What we got here? Do this one. Alrighty, guys. Y'all ready to get rich?
Let's go.
Good.
In the sun. Keep your head down, kid. You're 15 seconds of time. I know it hurts. I wanted it this way all these years. I'm still the voice you can't destroy. I know how this one ends. Lying in the guts, but in case of the sidewalk. Ah, shit. I know how this one ends. So bite your tongue and you can turn us. Let's get this straight while you're listening. In my world, you can't run nothing. You'll be the one to with the rhymes and mistakes. You'll be the one to I've heard enough to know who talks the talk, who walks the walk, and who's for fucking show. I know it cuts, and I'm still standing. I'm everything you're fucking not. I know how this one ends. Running from the world is your last begins to cave. Yeah, I know how this one ends. Your hollow words make shallow graves. Let's get this straight while you're listening in my words. You count for nothing. Let's get this straight while you're listening in my words. You count for nothing. You'll be the one to with the rhymes and mistakes. You'll be the one to See, I feel no guilt, I can feel no pain, I can feel the fire running through my veins. You can't draw blood, but my heart beats cold. I can take your word like I take your name. An ego rust in the valley of self-disdain. Cloud coming before the fall, and you'll break as I watch it all collapse. You can't escape this beast. No mercy, no price. You can't escape this beast. No mercy, no price. You can't escape this beast. No mercy, no price. You can't escape, now snap your neck tonight. You snap your neck to that. Oh. No mercy, no price. You fucking put a traitor.
Let's fucking go, Pulse
You
Chains.
fucking put a traitor.
Oh shit! How's everybody doing today? Episode number 1031, and yeah, it's been a great day so far. Woke up, shit was mooning. Fucking, go do something, come back, the shit's still mooning. It's great. Dice kicking ass. I guess Bitcoin just went on a big tear today too. Pulse Chain's doing what it came here to do, guys.
What's up?
Fucking awesome. Oh, Elephant Money also went on a fucking tear. Had a bunch of money coming there too. So yeah.
Whoa!
Cool. That's not Elephant Money. Sorry, let me start.
Nice.
What was it?
That was drip.
Drip. Yeah, it's actually getting a little. It's starting to get a little bit of something here. A little tiny, little wiener candle, little baby wiener candle. But yeah. What is up with my shit? What we got?
Bro, just look at that liquidity though.
We got 7 people out there. What on Elephant Money?
No, on drip. I mean, look at that liquidity. How little there is. I mean, fucking take a look at that. There's 300.
Yeah, 346K.
And that's literally what's creating the total diluted value that people think is like being held in there. I mean, bruh. And then you look at something like this, it's like 18 million, bitch.
Yeah, we're about to break 80,000 BNB.
Right?
Crazy.
What the fuck, bro? That's crazy. That's like...
Yeah, I've already got on the... Because I put in 20K and I think it was 18 after the tax. You got 20%, 20% in. I'm already at fucking 19.4, so it's almost eaten up a whole 10% since I made the deposit. This is about to do some crazy fucking shit. Nobody believes this, but it's doing it right before your very eyes. Now it's 19. What is it now? Yeah, 19.3. So it's just like it's literally going up like more like 1 to 3% a day or something like that. 2 to 3. Stupid. If you're not an Elephant Money, I don't know what to tell you. Go lock your money up in P-Drip or something, whatever. I guarantee you're gonna make more money over here though. Like not financial advice. Even this fucking stable coin. This fucking stable coins are out for like vengeance right now, dude. It's so crazy. Yeah, let's go Pulse Chain. That's right. Pulse Chain. So yeah, I'm excited. Like I'm just like I can't get it out of my head that this shit is actually what he said he wanted to do and make happen. It's actually happening right before our very eyes. Like that's some next level thinking shit, man, because he's doing shit that nobody fucking thought was even possible. But shit is obviously possible, man. And this goes back to the strength of the community. You know, that the power of the community, man, the power of like just believing in this guy that if anybody can pull it off, it'll be him, you know, because I don't think he's not gonna let it fail, dude. And then once he wins that SEC shit, all the fucking Pulse Chain turns around and just starts ripping, dude. Like this thing's going to $1. Like that's my personal opinion, not financial advice, but I'm holding this motherfucker to $1. And you guys are gonna see me turn fucking $4,000 into $40 million on this stream. Like this is my new journey in life right now, is to get millions and millions and millions of fucking dollars out of this stable coin right here. And I'm gonna do it. I might break off a little bit to, you know, pay some bills here and there, but I am going to do it. I'm going to fucking do it. Maybe buy some Hex. When Hex starts coming back up, rip some of this into Hex, get even more gains off the massive gains I've already got. So I'm only going to get to $1. You know, that's all I'm going to get out of this. I'm capped out. You know, I've rescued the princess from Bowser. You know, you know that's it. That's it. Then what I got a fucking lot of fucking. Dude, I got a lot of shit to work with, you know, a lot of, it's going to be, so you want to talk about dry powder, dude? Stupid shit, right? Yeah. And like, and some people are like, oh, that's not possible. Like a guy hit me up because I said, like, literally on my Facebook page, I'm like, imagine turning $500 into $1 million. It's 20x from here, basically. It's less because if it's above the 50, it actually gets less, and it gets exponentially less the higher it goes, right? So like now's the time to get in and get your fucking your 2000x, or just like give it to us. I don't care. We'll take
Guys,
it,
literally,
you know?
there is going to be a point where this goes from people buying tokens to projects and institutions adding liquidity, right? And what you got to remember is that right now, while liquidity is as low as it is at 130K, look, it was only 70K maybe a couple of days ago. It's now 130K in liquidity, right? That's not diluting value or anything. So right now, when volatility is weak, is the perfect chance for you to be buying up cheap tokens, because when they add liquidity, you are going to get a lot less price movement for your dollar. While liquidity is weak, the price moves faster. So buy lots, send the price flying before they add liquidity, right? Because then when they are ready to add liquidity, the ratio is already fucking stupidly high, right?
Yep.
And then adding that liquidity will only harden the market at that price point, reducing the damage when people go to take profits. Play responsibly, people.
Exactly.
Learn your
They're
technology.
going to take profits,
and remember,
and they're selling into deep ass liquidity. It's not going to move the price as much, dude.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Learn your tech.
We know how
learn
all
your
this shit
tools.
works. We got to wrap it around people's. People don't understand what's going on here. They weren't here for the old hex days. The when somebody got in day one and Shiba Inu was like $200 and they walked away with a fucking $1 billion. You know,
right?
That what the fuck is this guy's name? The guy that
I
runs the fucking Grove, the Squid Grove, not Squid Grove. What was that fucking one that DS was showing? He's like one of the big fucking Shiba Inu whales, like the biggest. He started his own project on BSC. I can't.
I don't know, man.
Bro, was it? I think I had it up here on my thing before. But yeah, it was. Where's DS? He knows. But yeah, it's the same type of shit. Like people have gotten into shit like Bitcoin. Bitcoin launched. Bitcoin was basically free. You could mine it for free. The motherfucker just like 6 months ago walked away with fucking like $6 million of Bitcoin that he had mined for free and just been holding it all these years.
Dude.
You know, like this shit has happened so many times over and over again. Yes, you absolutely can turn $500 into $1 million. I think the first people that got into Hex, they put $500 in there, and I think they walked away with at least a few $100,000. You did it, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you didn't walk away with it.
I didn't walk away with it. I left it there.
You let somebody else walk away with it. But yeah, that's what we're trying to say is this shit's possible, you know, and this shit's gonna happen here. It's gonna happen again. We're gonna see it many, many times because now we know, like everybody just knows how this shit works. When you got a good team that knows how fucking what fundamentals and what liquidity pools and how this fucking shit works, dude. Like there's a science to it, like, and it's just gonna get better and better. I love it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you guys think back to when we were doing the sheep token stuff on the live stream, right? There's a very good reason why I would jump on a
elephant money
or whatever. You know, we'd pull a bit of the liquidity, soften up volatility, and then sheep would do his buy. It'd send the price stupid. We'd re-add liquidity again, and then it'd harden so that when people took profits, it'd fucking it'd reduce because like they're selling into deeper liquidity. So the same principle applies. We literally showed you exactly how this technology works. Multiple days in a row, multiple weeks in a row. We showed you exactly how to take advantage of these Uniswap V2 style pairs. And let's remember, that's exactly what PulseX is. It's a Uniswap V2 fork, right? Once you figure that out, you can make cash hand over fist. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, this is the crazy thing about elephant money, right? So you're gonna have volatility on this one because there's no real mechanics holding it up, like you have at elephant money. Basically, elephant money gives you that ratchet that just constantly fucking forces big BNB into this thing, and even when the market dumps, this is still going up. Look at the fucking boner we just had on the.
Look at that fucking boner.
It's gone. It's gone. It's just sucking it all up. We got almost 80,000 BNB in here. It was like 60,000 like a couple weeks ago.
Fuck it.
Like, stupid shit, dude. This is stupid. This is the one you just get in and just forget about it. Let that just keep buying it because it's obviously not gonna dump. Because the only ones that can dump on this and really wreck the price, maybe the top holders could do it, but you think they're gonna sell anytime soon? They know what's going on here. The only one that could really wreck the price is the fucking elephant money treasury, which is never gonna dump on you, ever. It's only gonna dump when it has to pay off liabilities and shit, and the liabilities are so much lower than what's in that motherfucker already. I can't imagine when we start knocking off zeros and do a 10x, 100x on elephant money. It's going to be stupid, man. It's going to be stupid. And then wait till BNB fucking turns around. Just even more X's. This is what we're talking about. This is how this shit works. So I'm the last one you're going to convince is you can't turn $500 into $1 million.
I literally turned less than 600 into like 1.4, so it's definitely doable. I mean, technically, I turned it into more than that because
nobody's ever done it with a stable coin. That's the cool thing about this one. We got a little twist on it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool fucking shit, man. This is why I crypto. Like you gotta sit back and wonder, like, how the fuck is this even possible? But it just is.
Yep.
Just accept it, man. This is the future of money. The DeFi is going to be the future of all our entire financial system, and I think bank tellers probably going to be one of those guys that they're going to, those like maybe, dude, even like I think the whole world could benefit from that type of technology. All these third world countries that don't really have a great financial system. They got fake, they're fed printing all the shit out, hyperinflating their cash. If they had something like this working in the background, as their if the U.S. had, if the United States had had the elephant money treasury as the Fed, completely fucking on chain type shit. That's the type of shit that could really like change the whole course of a fucking. But they don't want that because then everybody's just gonna get rich. You know what I'm saying? They gotta have control. They gotta have control.
They don't want everybody to get rich.
But that's why we create our own ecosystems. We create our own we create our own money. Our own money.
That's exactly right.
This is our own money.
So, guys, I got to get going. I got another meeting to get to. I'll catch you in the Telegram after.
All right, cool.
See you
Yeah. Later.
Dude, my internet fucked up again today.
Yeah. Mine's doing okay.
Yeah, I haven't never really had many major problems, and it's like last couple right before the stream too.
Yeah. See. Yeah. $15 into 120K. Yeah, the ones that got in fucking way early. Yeah, there was just that's what it was because the liquidity was like there was nothing there. The fucking the supply was like, I mean, completely centralized to the OA. So there was no even them buying fucking millions and millions of tokens for cheap. They still weren't the big whale. The big whale has always been the OA, but over time it's been getting diluted. But now we're doing that all over again on Pulse Chain. Now we got OAs all over the place. OAs for Pulse. It works. That centralized ownership works. If you could do it in a totally decentralized, it's centralized but decentralized, it just works. That's what elephant money treasury is. Same shit, same principle. All this shit, all these theories, all this fucking shit that's been going, that people have been just, the innovation's been great. And to see where we're going with DeFi, it's fucking sick. Some motherfuckers just need to all they need to do is just pay attention to what's really going on, the big dogs. Then you won't have shit like this. You won't have shit fucking crash and burn. You gotta, but that's why we're bringing some of that technology over to old Pulse Chain with the GOAT token, guys. Are you guys excited about the GOAT token? I know I am. I'm excited about everything right now. This is fucking insane. We live in a fucking amazing time.
Yeah, I can't believe in the last 24 hours.
18 million%. Nice.
The wrapped BTC is up 106%.
What up?
What up, dude?
Yo, what's up?
Chilling.
Nice.
18 million%. It's a lot.
What's up 18 million%?
SHIB, they saying.
Shiba, yeah.
I'm guessing since launch.
Since inception, yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
so if we divide that by 100, that is 180,000x.
Holy shit, that's stupid. You could have put $1 in there, made 180 grand.
Right?
Damn.
That's fucking insane, man.
That's
That
stupid.
beats my fucking shit that I did.
Yep. That beats anyone's shit that anyone did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because my boy was texting me earlier because I was telling him, throwing $500, man, you're gonna get 1 million tokens if you get it right here at this price, and that could be $1 million, right? He's like, I don't think there's no way you turn 500 into 1 million. I'm like, you obviously haven't been in the crypto game as long as I haven't seen.
I mean, even if it doesn't go to $1 and it goes to 10 cents, you're gonna be pretty happy about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, but we know we all know it's going to $1 because that's what he has planned. That's what he had designed, and that's basically like everything's happening so far.
Yeah, I mean, there's no governing. The thing is,
it wasn't going to happen right away. We all knew that.
Yeah, with this chain, there's nothing governing that, though, right? It's not backed by anything, so that's like the thing, right? But I like how there's continued volume on this push. And if you go to the monthly chart, you can see you're basically almost at a monthly breakout area.
No, there's nothing back. It's not back yet. We're just building. It's building. This baby has to build. You know, like
Yeah.
the liquidity has to build. The retail has to. Everybody has to. It's a community effort too, man. Because this is basically a community project at the end of the day.
Mhm.
It's all for the community, by the community. Everybody just put in their money. Hold that motherfucker. The supply shock hits. It's got nowhere to go but up. And then when he starts feeding the AMM bots in there because once you get it up to $1, then you have to keep it at $1, right?
You're
That's when the massive liquidity comes in and the machines that keep it pegged.
Yeah.
Annex me too, man.
But see, one token hit. Yeah.
That's how this goes, bro. Like you know, pick some tokens.
Feast or famine, bro. This time last year, I was like making the most money of my life, and now I'm like the worst money.
So here we are, man. We're at a weekly breakout area, and like I said this before to Sheep, like the bottom to the top of the range is 16,000%.
Yep.
So you break that, and you candle close above here, and you end up breaking the wick high, and you hold this level as support. 16,000% is basically to 11 cents, but you know, you figure like half the move, right? Just conservative. Even though we know this is dying, it should go to $1. But in the event that it doesn't go to $1, and we want to be real about the TA being respected here, because well, that's kind of how I operate.
But that's $1 without pulse moving at all, as well.
Right.
We also have to back our pulse. If pulse flips to 0, then we're
so yeah. You're talking about it. You're talking about half the move. You know, going to about a penny from here.
Yep.
And if you have 1 million tokens, we're looking at 10 grand.
Yeah. I'm not selling it a penny. I'm not selling it 10 cents. you guys are going to see one of the fucking craziest journeys. Because like to get this position, I was pretty blessed to get in early and start accumulating and actually have that last little bit of capital like I did when I aped into the drip, right? You guys are going to see some crazy shit. You're going to see the power of this fucking TA play out all the way up to $1, and the mechanics that are going to take it to $1. The community is going to take it to $1. We're going to make it happen, man. And I want you guys to see the power of cryptocurrency, and it's going to happen right here on the stream. You guys coming on the journey with me?
My alert went off here today on Elephant because it touched the 886.
Elephant, another journey. I got 20,000 in one, 20,000 in the other right now, and let's see what happens from here. Right?
Yeah,
we're gonna see some crazy shit.
Elephant looks crazy, man. Like this is
It just won't stop, man. It had another fucking it's almost 80,000 BNB right now.
It's just ripping, dude. The market's pulling back, and this thing is just ripping.
That's what it does, man. That's what it does every time. BNB tanks, it just fucking sucks it up.
I will say, drip putting in a nice candle down here, for what it's worth. 10%
little baby boner.
Yeah, nothing burger. But if it does, respect the TA, which this thing so far hasn't because of all the selling pressure, but it could come back into the pattern and break out of the wedge. And then, maybe looking at like an 80-cent target instead of a $5 target. But first target is probably back to the 17-cent region where it broke down from and retest that area. Yeah.
Okay.
And Bitcoin.
Yep. That's the power of the shitcoin, man. She's beating everything too. And Sheep almost has like the same, I think the same amount of zeros on it right now, don't it? As the stablecoin.
So Bitcoin, I'm targeting the bottom of this range here at like 27.8K. And if it ends up breaking that, like, because it can, and the reason why I say it can is because, well, your weekly stochastics are telling you that it can. And, this is driving momentum up, but on the weekly, technically on the weekly chart, the Bitcoin is still bullish until it's not. But if we go to the daily chart, we can see that the daily is now crossing up bearishly. And this movement down is just starting for Bitcoin. And if you see these yellow dots here, that means the squeeze on the daily is it's warning you that you're in a squeeze. And if you start breaking the squeeze on the daily, then it'll trigger on the 2-day and then the 3-day and then, The 2-day is also in a squeeze, right? It's red here. It's telling you that it's setting up. It's in a squeeze. The 3-day is also starting to be in a squeeze. And then, the weekly is also in a squeeze. So this is, if these start to trigger short, this could be actually a big drop in price.
Good.
Well, I mean,
And you're gonna notice something very interesting about everything going on Pulse when everything's dumping in the rest of the world, because the way he set this thing up, he backed the entire ecosystem with the fucking stablecoin.
so
Genius shit,
I'm looking
Everything,
at
and nothing's paired to the rest of the market.
I'm looking at, if this does start triggering short, our biggest volume area on the weekly here is around this, $20,000 region.
Cool
And
shit.
that's where Bitcoin could potentially go in the coming months. Okay. The breakdown isn't going to happen. I mean, breakdowns happen faster than pumps happen, but yeah, I mean, ultimately that could happen. And that doesn't mean we're not in a bull market, actually. Okay. That's the thing. So, typically kind of like what we did, 2019 is a bad example because we're also in a different environment, right? Like rates and all the bankster shit going on right now with inflation and all that stuff. It's a different environment. And it's gonna be a lot harder for risk assets to really perform when they're raising interest rates and inflation's going up. But I think they're just setting this thing up for all these ETFs coming next year. So, and if that does happen, I think what ends up happening is something like this. If we do break this trend line here and we do come down to the demand zone, I'm not saying we're going to come all the way down to 16K, but if we do, that would be a double bottom. And then we could really just propel our move from there.
Right on.
And yeah, I mean, maybe by October, November, that's what they're going to front run it, right? We're not going to get a correction after the halving if this starts happening now until then. So they're going to front run the halving, is what I'm saying. And then they're going to launch these ETFs towards the bottom. And then all the institutions are going to get in at the bottom. And then they're going to send it. Because in my opinion, Q1, Q2, they're not going to raise interest rates. They can't really raise they can't do anything fiscally in an election year. So that's exactly what's going to happen. And I think the same thing for the stock market, right? Like the stock market, we pretty much call this, I actually had this drawn out as a double top. So yeah, it basically double topped here. And, but the stock market might only come down to 4,300 or something on the S&P, or, we could maybe come down a little further to, 4,200 area. We'll see. If it really starts breaking market structure really badly, it could get ugly. I mean, you could see that we had the weekly bearish divergence up here, and that's playing out, right? So,
that's good.
It's not good.
Doing what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
Doing what it's supposed to do. All we have to do is just stay in fucking elephant, dude. You want to have a care in the world. Even if BNB drops, motherfucking elephant's just gonna keep fucking sucking it up. It happens every single time, man. Seriously, pay attention to elephant out there, guys. If you're scared about this fucking market, just focus more attention on elephant money.
Yeah, I mean, elephant broke a monthly squeeze, man. This is multi-month. That means multi-months of upside here for elephant.
Can I make a comment or ask a question about what you said about interest rates? Is there a potential that
they cut rates?
Well, no. Well, in a way, yes. There's no way that the debt can be paid off if they raise rates much higher, right? But they got to raise rates higher in order to fucking get what their supposed goals are. Is there a chance that things get so bad that they could just have a special lending facility to the government to keep the interest rates on them at one level, and then the rest of everybody else gets the interest rates that they're destined to implement?
So what I think is going to happen is they're going to start issuing these central bank digital currencies, and they're going to basically wipe out whatever cash isn't being minted CBDC wise, and that's how they're going to bring down inflation, by getting rid of supply. And so, but what I'm concerned about is Japanese yen right now, or not yen, but the Japanese economy, or the Japanese central banks right now are the ones actually printing the money. They're they're in an easing environment right now. There's no
China too right now. China just did a big go on.
China is different. I'll explain China in a second. So what's happening with the yen, or what's happening in Japan, is they are about to experience or go into hyperinflation because they've been printing so much money at a 0% interest rate. But they're the ones that have been providing the liquidity for all these pumps that we've been seeing in the stock market. Because what's happening is all these U.S. entities are going overseas to get money because they can get it for nothing. And they're coming over here and reinvesting in the stock market, right? And trying to get yield on it. But what could happen, and this is kind of the scary thing, is if Japan doesn't start raising their interest rates, they're going to have to start selling their treasuries. And if they start liquidating their treasuries, you're going to have an influx more of dollars, right? And then what could end up happening is a snowball effect where, well, all this work that the Fed's been doing to get inflation under control, well, now inflation might go out of control again because of Japan selling their treasuries.
How many treasuries do they have? I mean, how big is they've been selling treasuries for years now? They're not buying them. They haven't been, have they?
As of April 23, Japan held United States Treasury securities totaling $1.1 trillion.
Yeah, that's peanuts.
But it's not peanuts for Japan. So that's what I'm saying. So
yeah. Okay.
So for Japan, that's a lot of treasuries. But dude,
this is fried rice.
I realize that the S&P index is around 36 trillion. So it's not going to have a necessarily big impact on the stock market, but it could have a big impact on our inflation here.
Well, that said, I'm trying to get you to address the bigger picture. The bond market's bigger, 4 times bigger than the stock market. So all the stock market is like you said, it's somewhere where they're earning yield.
Stock market's dead. Yeah.
But they're still trying to pull yield out. Well, maybe not, but at least retail's trying to. So, but back to what I was trying to say that
China's fucked because okay, go ahead.
Well, no, I'll let you go. Maybe you'll answer it in your answer.
China is deflating right now. Okay.
Yes.
And that is a problem because we need inflation to keep the economy going, right? A certain amount of inflation is needed, right? Whereas right now China is deflating and everything is becoming completely worthless, right? Like they can't
Timu.
Yeah, they have other issues with employment over there too. Like their kid,
huge, young.
The young kids aren't even working. They're like staying at home with their parents, and like they don't even want to work. Like that's fucked up. Yeah, so that's problematic for the long term for China. But if China goes down, then we go down because they control what, like 80% of our fucking
consumables.
Yeah, they're our biggest exporter, or we're their biggest importer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if that all goes to shit, then we're kind of fucked.
It's kind of already there in a way, don't you think? I mean, if you look at shipping and the whole, when you speak to that topic, but again, I'm trying to just ask, like, what you were saying earlier about the bonds and the interest rate rather, and the ones the Feds are trying to manipulate and the ones that the market's actually creating, they're coupled, and this is going to create a problem that's insurmountable. And my drawing on a fucking chalkboard would suggest that, if it keeps going this way, the debt is insurmountable. The interest on the debt's bigger than the military budget. And so everything would collapse, is my point, if they kept raising interest rates. And what they could do to empower themselves and the people that have gotten all the corruption in the first place is the rich men north of Richmond, the government, they would fucking, I'm guessing what they're going to do is create a special vehicle where they're going to be able to give the government debt that's different than the debt the rest of the market in the world and you and me get. And we're going to be jacked, and they're going to fucking just empower the government that much more. Just it's kicking my philosophy in this suggestion is that this is a great way for them to kick the can down the road further, because everybody in the world just acquiesces to government, and so everybody thinks the government can spend as much money as they want, and this would just be an affirmation of that. indoctrination that people have been bred to believe. Is that a fair assessment? I mean, could you buy that?
This is the beginning of the end for sure.
Well, you could have said that in 2008, dude. I mean, and look what they did to extend and pretend. And I'm just trying to suggest that
they're going to continue trying to lead the public to believe that nothing is wrong, right? Because if they scare the public, then nobody's going to want to do shit. Nobody's going to want to spend. Everyone's going to be scared to spend. Then we're going to see crazy inflation if nobody spends, right? Because the whole point of people spending money is so that they can make money on that money.
But they're taking that away, that opportunity, unless you're buying P-dye. And again, I think it would exacerbate the problem that they want. They want everybody in that scenario that you just described while they're saving themselves. And then who gets to be the savior? And I think your CBDC, eventually may come, but it's going to require that the entirety of the commons, or the vast majority, is. So
I think by 2030 there will be no more cash. Okay.
Yeah, but
they're going to get rid of it. Will there be hex? They're going to get rid of it.
Will there be hex?
Will there be what?
Hex.
Ask Mr. RH, dude.
Hey, Evan, can you look at a stock real quick? I just want you to look at this one. WETG. This stock today, 1 year ago today, was $2,600. Okay, $2,752. Okay, it's up 50% today. But I just want to know what you think about it, because I don't like to buy Chinese stock, but this one really looks good.
It looks good. It's in a massive squeeze. It's literally at the bottom.
A year ago today, it was $2,750.
It looks like it was more than that. There was probably some stock splits on it, but yeah.
And it's 1071 now. Oh, split. Yeah.
Yeah. So I would chart it from here on this range here. Okay.
What it is, it's a communications and supply company in China that supplies a lot of communications. So it sounds like I said, I would say
pretty good. It does look good. I would say your target is, long term is like $50. But I'm saying that because this whole shenanigans up here, it's, you don't know, we don't know if the stock's going to go back up here.
I know. Well, the reason it went up today, I was looking at something about it says We Trade Group by letter dated August 15th, NASDAQ notified company that it regained compliance with filing rule by filing Form 10QC with SEC. So
it looks good. I mean, your weekly stochastics are pointing up. Your 2 week is about to cross up here, and you're in a big squeeze, and you got a momentum shift here. The chart.
Well, I just thought about buying a couple of shares in case it decided to go back to $2,750.
I think it's not going to go to $2,700, dude. But $50 is a reasonable target.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. I just wanted to see what you thought about it. I couldn't figure out why it jumped 50% today.
Yeah. Yep.
Imagining 16K Bitcoin while P-dye passes a half a cent. That could be pretty crazy.
I should be, yeah. If this thing pulls back, I'm going to roll some more into it. Doesn't look like it's letting up because the daily chart looks pretty great. Like this thing just crossed up in volume is supporting this move.
I got kicked out of a Pulse X Telegram because I brought up P-dye. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Everybody, there's a lot of Hexicans or a lot of Pulsicans or whatever you want to call them who think this is a big old farce. And I wonder if Richard Hart at some level is creating some of that FUD.
I don't really have a preference.
No. Holy shit. You know what, man? This is 130,000%. My God.
What?
From the swing high to the swing low, if it breaks the range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
130,000%. Are you guys listening?
Yeah, that's what we've been stuck on this fucking chart for
so 130,000% would be and let's just say it does half that, is like 12 cents. I mean, this thing is
I got 108.
it's probably going to $1. Let's be real about it. If this is supposed to be a stable coin, they're going to probably make it be a stable coin. So,
You said 130,000%.
yep. Divide that by 100. That's what it is.
So it's 1300x.
Is that all?
We said we said something bigger earlier. I was like, I had 180,000x or some shit. Maybe, was that from the
No,
very
that
bottom?
was SHIB coin. That was SHIB coin.
Oh, that was SHIB. Sorry, yeah, that's right. Okay,
Mm.
yeah, let's play it. From here to $1, it was right around 2000x the last time I checked.
Yeah, I mean, this is like $1 million trade if this happens.
Yeah, it was like 4,000x yesterday.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy.
Yep. Yeah, it's like 2,000 right now because you take 500 and you turn it into $1 million with that kind of shit.
2000x. Yeah, 2000x. Yep.
Crazy. Oh, cool. Joseph Smith's got 20. I got one on you. And like if you try to just come in and buy my bag right now with the slippage, it actually costs you about I think $40,000, somewhere between 30 and 40.
Wow.
Yeah, if you just bought it in one chunk.
Nice sheep.
Yeah. I ain't giving this shit up anytime soon. Because that's what it also takes the whales to like believe in the fucking project and hold the floor, you know. We know that.
Yeah.
If it ain't nobody selling, then you know it's got it can't go down. So we got one way to go up, one way to go. Once the sellers run out, that's when the RSI starts to do its little divergence because the sellers are out. They're not not selling anymore.
We just started a new day in crypto land.
Nice. We started wrecked.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy to see, or interesting to see how Pulse Chain holds up, being backed by basically it's totally decoupled.
With that said, would there not be huge hits to die on the way up in order to like bring the rest of Hex and Pulse X up Inc. with it? I mean, because once DAI hits parity, it's like, well, shit, isn't that just all going to flood into all the zeros on those, at least those three, Pulse X, Pulse, and Inc.?
Yeah. Yep. It'll take a little bit of a hit, probably, yeah.
But I'm buying my P DAI with my Hex, and probably I should buy some more right now.
And you'll have your own little your DAI dominance versus the rest of the chain. You could probably chart that shit.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
But do you think he'll eventually want, Pulse to end up being like the Bitcoin or the main one that's, 10 times, 20, 100 times as much per unit than DAI? Talk about some zeros knocking off shit. Because otherwise, DAI would be like the Bitcoin to that blockchain, right? If I'm just thinking bigger picture at the long run. Like, what's his plan once he gets it to $1? Like, how's that going to work? Like, what's the next Atropa that's going to bring one into the rest of the ecosystem?
Well, the whole thing of it going to $1 makes it, at parity, so people can have some security to, sell into an asset that's staying stable. That's the whole point.
Right. And I could imagine once he gets it to parity and it stays there, the number of people that would want to jump in. It's just like.
Yeah, well, that'll create a lot of trading volume on the Pulse chain, right? So that's the whole point.
Phenomenal. It'll be like watching Uniswap start up but all over again, but better.
Yeah, and then you're going to get farms and DeFi and all that shit. That's the whole point.
Single-sided staking.
Yeah, and then people earn yield that way. Yep. Yo, there's a DeFi. I don't know if it's an exchange, but they have like a function where you don't incur impermanent loss. That's pretty cool. forget the name of it now, but somebody told me about it the other day.
Which one is it?
I don't know.
What are you saying it is?
Or is it like a farming thing?
Yeah.
I know Elephant Money has that in his farms. BT has that, and you don't get any.
Yeah. I'm not in any of his farms, but yeah.
Yeah, on his Elephant Money farms, he's got it like that.
Nice.
He's pumping the unlimited harder. I think EMH said like a couple hundred of those freaking NFTs were sold like just in no time today.
I got a few of them for free actually. He gave me a couple for free.
Hey, Black Sheep, is that the Shiba address end in DD4D?
I don't have any Shiba. I don't know nothing about Shiba.
Which one?
The Shiba, does that address end in DD4D?
Doesn't sound familiar. Did you find one in your wallet? And you're thinking you have
I
Shiba
do.
Inu
I
so you can buy?
have 500,000 Shiba in my wallet.
No, you don't. You don't. I just looked at that earlier, Mike. Do not ever go off what you see in your wallet, man, because there'll be dust attacks.
No. I've had this for a long time.
No. Yes. I don't think it is. You always want to double check. Just double check the address.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have it up right now.
Okay, the one I have ends in DD4.
Shiba's C4CE. I knew it didn't sound right because that Shiba's C4CE.
I need to sell this one.
Oh wait, no.
The other one.
Yeah, and if it's on Pulse Chain, it's going to be the same one because it was a copy.
I've had it for. You mean I might have some on Pulse Chain or no?
No, if you have it on Pulse Chain, it would have been a copy. Any other Shiba is a fake. They're just trying to take your money.
I wonder if Bitcoin is going to hold here. It's tough to really think that it's going to with the downside pressure on the stock market right now. But yeah, I mean, the stock market, 4,300, if it doesn't make a candle close into the Gaussian channel, I think it's okay. Look, as soon as it started making candles into the Gaussian here, we had a big dump, right? And this was COVID. As soon as it made candle closes inside the Gaussian dump, I don't know what this was. This is just like a quick correction or something. But if you notice, every single time it doesn't make candle closes inside the Gaussian channel, the run continues. It's a pretty powerful tool to pay attention to. So, yeah, I mean, if they want to crash this market, this is where they would do it for sure. And then we could be looking at a really bad crash.
Below 16? Below 16? What you got there? I can't see.
This is the S&P.
Oh, okay. Forgive me.
But this could get ugly if they let it get ugly. I don't think they're going to right now. I think
like 50%.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to do anything like that. But the reason why I don't think it's going to do anything like that is because like the quarterly chart is just crossing up, right? And we had quarterly bullish divergence on the S&P, and it's diverging from 2009 crash. So I think this thing ultimately makes new all-time highs. Is what I think. Yep. Just we're gonna see a couple weeks, maybe a month of pullback, and then see you later. But it's not going to be fun to watch. Never is, right? I mean, look at this thing. This thing is just straight up parabolic.
Damn.
This is one of the biggest parabolas you'll ever see in your entire life. Yeah, look at it.
Wascooey Wabbit with his Poabula.
It's pretty epic. And yeah, it came right pretty close to it on this move up that we've seen the last couple months. As long as it doesn't break the parabola, dude, we're good. They can send this thing. Oh,
Hey, Black Sheep, that thing is, I can sell it, so it's in my wallet. It's not a fake Shiba. I got $500,000. They're worth $4.68. So must have been one of the early Shibas.
I don't know, Mike. I'd still be careful. That's the way that those dust things work.
No, I bought this before. Okay,
But that's not the right address.
I know. I'm selling this so I can get the right Shiba. I mean, there's no sense of hanging on to this if it's not doing nothing.
Well, if you just better be careful that it's not a dust attack.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, Mike, so I unstaked my, in animal farms like you were saying. So now I no longer make any money off it. So now
you do. You're making you do. You make AFD every day. I'm making
I
it
don't.
right now.
I've had it for like 3 days now. I haven't made a penny.
Then you did something wrong.
Bro, do not sell it. Well, you can try to sell it. There's no liquidity in there to sell anyway. I guarantee it. What they're doing is they're trying to get you to use that contract address. So when you go to buy, you're going to get fucked. You're going to buy a fucking bullshit ass coin. They're going to keep your fucking money. You're probably not even going to be able to sell it. I almost guarantee it. But you don't ever fucking listen to me when I say shit.
I told you, I already sold it. I want to get the new Shiba, the one you're talking about.
That's fine. It's a fake ass fucking.
It had liquidity in there. I sold it.
Okay.
yeah, the dollar.
They have contracts behind that will actually steal money from your wallet, dude. You're approving that coin. You're approving that coin on your wallet, dude. You realize that, right? You just approve them to do whatever they fucking want to do.
Let him do it. He doesn't ever like to listen.
Okay, well, you guys aren't right all the time. Okay, I sold it. It had no problem.
Dude,
I can go to revoke and revoke.
You remember what happened? You remember what happened when I did that shit, right? They fucking stole $200 out of my fucking wallet, dude. Don't act like you know everything, dude. You don't.
No, I went to revoke and revoked it. That was easy.
What do you guys think the dollar's going to do? You think it's going to break out even further?
What else is anybody in the world going to run to?
Gold. Come on, man.
Oh God! Like, are you? So there isn't a paper market that's rigging the price on the London Bullion.
Gold.
The LMBA is in control of that price, brother.
Gold's fucked. Look at it. Just broke the major weekly channel. It's done.
Yeah, dude.
I shouldn't even said anything, dude. Mike, I should have just let you fucking go buy that contract address since you know everything.
No, I can't believe you guys are just. You think you know it all.
We love you, man. We want the best for you.
Well, I know what I'm doing. Okay, I went
fucking
to
said something.
All right, let him
If I
do it.
hadn't said something, bro. If I hadn't said something.
No, I think he still did do it.
I did it. I already sold it. I sold it.
Oh my God! Look at this.
I know he sold it.
Look at the hammer candle on
The
on the
point
dollar.
is, you're lucky you have people like us to tell you that's the wrong contract address.
That's why I have revoke. It takes care of it for me.
We are fucked.
Hey, tell me what a hammer candle. What's a hammer candle?
That's a hammer, yeah. Hammer means
What is it? I don't understand.
So a hammer candle is when you have a long tail at the bottom, buying pressure, and there's no or barely any top wick at all. That's a hammer, and that means continuation in that direction. So in this case, it would be up because it's a green hammer candle. Right? Lots of buying. Like here, you had a hammer candle too, but it didn't close green, but it was a reversal right at the bottom. Typically, you get the reversals at the bottoms of structures, and well, this was a breakout, and this is a back test, right? So you broke this double bottom, right? This was a double bottom, and it was a 14% move, It probably did about half the move. Or it almost did the full move, okay? It almost did the full move, did 12.27%. But now you're in a wedge structure, and the wedge can go to the top of the wedge. And if you really like zoom out on the dollar, it's a major falling wedge pattern. And the major falling wedge pattern could end up all the way up here, but this could take years. Okay. So yeah, but basically, the DXY is going to outperform every fiat currency because it's the dollar. Everyone flights to the dollar. Like if we went to the JPY right now.
Oh no.
Okay. When we went to the yen dollar, look at this thing. This thing is done, dude. Right? It's done. This thing is going to zero. If we go to the
Argentina,
peso,
do Argentina.
yeah. If we go to the peso or the lira, how about the lira? Right, the lira USD.
That's Turkey, right?
Yeah.
It's not going to be as bad.
Oh, it's going to be awful.
Worse than Argentina?
Probably. Here's the US dollar versus the lira. This thing is literally straight up.
Oh my gosh.
How about Bitcoin versus the lira?
Oh, it's not even going to be. It's going to look like a cliff. Yeah.
New all-time highs. Bitcoin made new all-time highs versus the Turkish lira. Right.
Is the Salvadorian peso tied to Bitcoin? What would that look like in a camp chart?
So what's the Salvadorian pesos?
That's a great question.
Peso.
Don't they tie that to Bitcoin somehow down there?
Chart.
You know they're doing. You know that El Salvador is doing good because it's not in the news.
All right, let's go to all the forex pairs here. Let's see what we got. Let's see. So we have the Polish zloty, Philippine peso, Peruvian sol. That's probably fucking wrecked. Let's see. Argentine peso. There you go. ARS. Oh my god. USD ARS. Here you go. Fucking send it. This is the dollar versus the Argentinian peso. Dude, this thing is going to zero. Wow. How about Bitcoin versus the ARS? Jesus. Yeah.
Oh gosh.
It's literally straight up, dude.
I feel bad for laughing.
Yeah, it's awful, man. Their money is worth nothing. They're literally better off in Bitcoin.
What percentage of the population do you think is running to the dollar? I mean, that's what the whole world's doing essentially by showing those charts. In my estimation, the Fed's in control, man. I mean, fuck, everybody's running to it. What else is there?
Nothing.
Fucking A, dude.
This is about to be a shit show. If this breaks this channel right here, this is a resistance right now. It's a supply zone. It's going to get really, really ugly really fast. Because the weekly is all the way down here, dude. This thing has so much room to run. It's got triple MACD bullish divergence on the chart, man.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, we're in for a shitstorm if this plays out.
Who do you think they're going to blame?
I don't know. It wouldn't shock me if they started some sort of war right now. That would make sense.
Good. Yeah.
Or like some crazy
bigger net.
Some crazy cyber attacks or war or like something, dude.
Disaster.
They got to do something to dissuade the public from really seeing what's happening. Yep. Maybe another COVID event It's too soon for that, but something like that. Yeah, we're fucked.
What happened in Maui could be a test run.
Could be.
Yeah, I've been hearing kind of about the different conspiracies people think about the whole Maui situation.
I think they're doing that because they want to make smart cities, and Maui is one of those places they could do that for place because it's like a secluded, it's a secluded area. Exactly.
So now they can rebuild it in that way. You mean that's kind of the idea you're thinking?
Yep.
But you got to take into consideration those people. I've been to Hawaii, and it was a long time ago, but the people and their attachment to the land is vigorous. And I mean, even BJ Penn and the UFC's telling, broadcasting on his social media to not sell to these scammy investors. I mean, these people are going to, if they try to pull off the 15-minute city, that's one of the stupidest places they could have done it. They should have done it like in suburbia in Southern California, where they want it.
Or like Arizona in the desert or some shit.
Go on, exactly.
Well, they're supposedly building one here in Nevada somewhere in the middle of the desert. They got approval for that
there you go.
years ago.
Or like, isn't there like some big thing happening not in Saudi, but in what's that country? Maybe it's Dubai.
UAE, Emirates?
Yeah, maybe the UAE.
Yeah, United, which is where Dubai's at.
Yeah.
Hey, I got to jump off here, guys. Well, I got to take the kid to football practice.
All right, brother.
Enjoy.
All right, we'll see you.
T-Daz ripping.
You can wake him up as long as you're the one that chases after.
Beautiful trend line being held there. Well, it's like, dude, it's really close to a price discovery breakout. Like, I have it marked off on the chart. Like, it breaks that. This is just straight down. It's just gonna go.
That's why I'm like, pay attention to this, guys. All you motherfuckers out there listening.
Yeah.
The ones that actually listen, unlike some people.
Oh no.
Yeah, man. I was like 4 hours too late on shorting BLZ, man. Look at this thing. This thing's getting destroyed right now. It's down 10. Now look at that candle. Wrecked.
Yeah, you made some money on the trade, didn't you? On the long?
Yeah.
With Kyle and Jason flying down and Gary and Jeff and they're doing
This is a fucking double top. This thing's fucked.
Yeah, I know. Right, PCM, if you know everything, then why do you ask us? You can just figure it out himself next time.
Fuck you guys. I didn't say I know everything. I just said I
should have made you buy that fake ass contract.
I didn't buy that. I bought that a year ago. Okay, you don't even know what you're talking about. Okay?
There's no way you bought it. That's
not. How come I just sold it? And
you know everything, though. You know everything, man. I'll just let you handle it next time.
You fucking think you know everything too, okay? So fuck off.
Because I know a lot more than you do.
No, you don't. You fucking do not. Okay, you think you know more than I do.
Okay. Well, next time you're on your own when you have a question, Mike.
Damn. All these patterns are about to just get smoked.
Yeah. If you stay stiff, it's going to make it worse.
This is going to be ugly, guys.
You got to stretch it out.
Is this all 40? You were talking about foreign exchange? I can't even follow.
These are cryptos I'm looking at, but yeah, they're all gonna get wrecked. Dollar's fucking ripping like that. Shit.
Yep, there's gonna be a big ass pool party. There's gonna be a yacht party, man. What are you guys talking about? There's gonna be a yacht party. That shit goes to $1.
What, you're not going to get a private jet for everybody?
Mike, you stay home.
You're not going to get a private jet for everybody?
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see what happens. I might have to flip it to some hex first. Get some gains on that first, and then we'll make something happen.
Why can't Bitcoin just fucking rip, dude? Why does it have to be paired against the dollar?
So, it's girth. It's so. You never try to see a fat man move? How long they take a shit?
Damn. This thing, this pennant's gonna break out.
What is it?
This is tether dominance. This thing's gonna go up.
Oh, Tether Dominus? Yeah.
This thing's gonna rip, dude.
Fuck
It's
Tether.
gonna
It's all
break the
about
thing.
die today.
Isn't it? I mean, it's going to rip because of what's going to happen to the dollar, obviously, right?
Yeah, of course.
On top of what's happening to the dollar, they're going to print more of it too, right?
Nope. This is what it's going to do. It's going to go to the top of the channel, and that'll be the bottom of the market.
That doesn't look very far away.
It's going to take some months to get there, but it's going to get there. Wrecked. And it's perfectly lined up with 1.4 and 4 fib extended. So I actually had this plotted because I thought this was the bottom here.
What's up, Cookies? This is a motherfucker that knows what he's doing in life.
Zen is ripping.
I don't think so.
Oh, Zen, yeah.
I think Zen is getting wrecked right now.
On Matic.
Yeah, this thing's gonna get fucked. This thing's gonna get smoked.
And Jack's running around asking everybody what logo we should stick on a T-shirt.
I'm wondering how Elephant's gonna fare through this. Just gonna rip through it, you think?
People are desperate, man, when everything's fucking crashing and they see, I mean, the number of people that are showing off the chart and what it's just got it. I don't know. Fine. Did you see the buy today? Somebody stuck in like 160
grand.
Yeah.
Wow.
Exactly. When somebody sees somebody do that, somebody who has that goes, "Wow!" Like you.
This isn't a 3-week breakout.
Go look in the forum there.
There's nothing here. It's just a wick. This is the scam wick from the exploit. This thing's about to go off the chart. Like literally off the chart. It's crazy. It's going to go 10x from here. While the market's dumping, this thing is going to go 10x.
Is there math inside of it that eventually this exponential growth has to slow at some point? I mean, B&B is only so big, right? I mean, where's the math? Is BT, EMH, any of them dudes, SK, they explain the math when it gets so big? Isn't that going to slow down the price appreciation? Because it looks like it's just infinity and beyond the way they measure it, no?
I don't know, but B&B is going to dump pretty bad, dude. This thing's going to lose 50% of its value pretty quickly.
I heard if it goes below 220, CZ's fucked.
It's going to $40, dude.
Well, then Elephant's fucked.
Like, this is the trend line we're looking at right here.
No, I guarantee you it dumps. It's just going to suck it right up. It's not going to fucking move that much. The USD value will dip a little bit, but it'll bounce and fucking suck that shit right back up.
I don't know,
it does it every single time. It pulls back, but then it swallows it in the meantime, and then when it's crazy, man. It's been doing it the whole time. Fucking B&B price is just screaming. Straight fucking up.
I mean, this thing
hasn't been $40 since before BSC.
So your next level is $130. If it breaks this,
imagine if you launched Elephant Money at $20, dude. That'd be crazy. Just a little bit. It's a little day late and $1 short on that one.
It's looking pretty grim.
Where's it at right now?
It's looking pretty grim, dude. It's a rectangle up here, but you got distribution happening here, right? Like this isn't accumulation. This is distribution. Look at the weekly. Look at this. Looks like shit.
Yeah, it's probably gonna get wrecked.
Definitely gonna get wrecked. It's a 100% move down, 200% measured move. So you're gonna do half the move. Yep, you're going to $130. That's where you're going. If that breaks.
Yep. the fucking God candle on the BNB chart is gonna be crazy when that happens. Because every time it's something in the system that actually does it, it triggers a big ass buy when it goes down, and you can see it every time. I mean, it's probably not going to eat up the whole 100%, but it's going to eat up quite a bit of it.
Yeah. Wow.
She's a beast.
How much BUSD is left?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the BUSD fucking LP. He does like arbitraging between the two sides, so you really can't stop Elephant, dude. It's just gonna keep fucking being a beast, just fucking everything up. And the FOMO people buying the dip too. On top of that, it's gonna be great, man. I'm not even worried about Elephant money. BNB can go to shit, and then when it does finally turn around, we're fucking lit. What a fucking amazing contract, dude. One of the best contracts I've ever seen. Just perfect. Couldn't have got any better. I mean, the exploit would have made it a little bit better. Without the exploit, it could have been slightly better, but
man, I really hope this dollar gets wrecked, dude. Fuck this.
Battle tested. I don't understand how it's not wrecked, dude. We sent half of our GDP
because all these other economies are going to shit right now, and they're dumping all their assets for dollars.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So like all the world's assets are coming into the dollars.
Yeah.
So we can just take all their money and send it off to Ukraine, right?
Exactly.
That's so stupid, dude. It's facts, though, man. That's what they're doing. They're just trying to destroy this shit.
This is, yeah. This is not a good development, for sure. Burry's short the market right now, too. He's going to be right.
He wasn't last time he did this.
No, but look what's going on here, bro.
Sure, I'm not denying it, but I don't know. You know, how many times can he went through a lot of suffering on his way to get the money he wanted for the shorts on the 2007 and 8. Pretty much pulled a CZ.
Different environment, though. Like, we're in an environment right now that is conducive for not conducive for risk assets.
How was 2008 conducive for risk assets?
It wasn't. That's why he was short.
And that's my point. I mean,
but he went short like here in 2006. Did you watch The Big Short?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he started shorting right around the 886 fib extension, which is basically what the S&P did just now, but we actually reversed there. So he started shorting here, 2006. He was in this trade for 2 years before this thing
cost him a fortune.
Cost his fund millions.
Yeah.
People wanted their money back.
Yeah, and he just kept holding on, and then they were all happy with him.
Well, not everybody. People wanted to liquidate. Yeah. But he wouldn't allow anybody liquidating because he had all those default swap contracts that he was paying fees on, premiums on. And then all the banks that survived were the ones that actually hedged themselves in getting the swap contracts back. Yeah, dude, that was a really shitty thing, man. That was really shitty.
What was the shittiest thing about it to me was all this bullshit would have never have happened if what Clinton did, or I'm not going to blame him, but the politics did in 2000, way before that, when they created the mortgage electronic registration, and they took the registration of properties away from the local municipalities, and they created essentially their own blockchain that nobody had any access to. And that's how they were able to actually make all those mortgages and then slice them into onions like they did. And they say they fixed this. They say they've made it so that you can't do the liar loans as bad as they did before. But they still have mortgage electronic registration, and to get a definitive understanding of who owns what, it's like a bastardized version of a tokenization. And so there's a lot of cleaning that's going to come when and if the kind of calamity that should have happened a long time ago comes.
Yeah.
That's where the movie failed, in my opinion. They didn't speak to the mortgage. They got really technical and they talked about a ton of shit as far as the collateralized debt obligations and the mortgage-backed securities and all that fucking shit. But and you know the overlever and how many times they rehypothecate, but they did not speak to specifically the root of that enabled the whole thing. They tried to, but they definitely made an effort to avoid. It was like watching that movie Lincoln. I mean, there's so many shitty things that he did that they avoided in that movie, and they're just rewriting history. You know, it's just remarkable how stupid we are.
Nice cookies, nice.
What did he play? The stablecoin? It just sounds funny making 12K gains on a that's what I did the last couple of days on DAI.
Well, you're up a lot. You're up a lot more right now, dude.
Oh, is it breaking through?
It's about to 56.34.
Holy shit!
Oh shit! Oh shit!
So what does that mean? What does $1 million cost now? Like 600.
I could tell you.
560 bucks.
I'm not even 6 yet.
Yeah, 560 bucks.
Oh, this is the same chart.
You get more and more expensive. Yeah, right now, it's going to cost you $563.40.
It's cheap.
For $1 million, guys. For $1 million fucking dollars. If you're not buying this, you're sleeping. You're missing the boat, as PCM would say. You're missing the boat.
You're missing
go to the Pulse-X Telegram and say that and see if they don't kick you out.
You're missing
I don't
the
care.
boat.
I don't go in that Telegram for a reason.
Yeah.
They don't like a lot of the shit I have to say.
Yeah, good call.
I stay in my lane.
So
nobody
my
balance,
my balance is already worth $800. I only put in like what, a few hundred.
Yep.
Yeah. Lit.
Yep.
Yeah, this thing's in a parabolic type of move right now. This is a parabola. So I'm kind of torn, man. What's going to happen here at the stock market? Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good at all. We're going to come back down to the 618 and retest this break. And then we're probably going to bounce here because, you know, we're going to bounce here. There's going to be buyers here. And then we're going to probably go back up to retest this level. If we reject it, we're going to come back down again to test this. And we might just break it. Yeah. This could be bad. This could be bad. Mm-hmm.
I gotta help somebody real quick.
Damn, look what 1 inch did, dude. Just broke the range. See ya. Yeah. I think I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna go to the gym. All right.
Thanks.
Anybody that's still here? All right, guys. Until next time. See you guys next week.
Ooh.
I'm fucking muted. I was muted the whole time. Blah 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 blah. Just talking to myself. That's okay. Yeah, I'm just saying I'm like happy as fuck right now. I'm so excited about this shit because when this shit pops off, dude, the Go token's gonna be sick because I'll be able to fucking act like Mr. VC BlackSheep over here and fucking provide liquidity, like deep liquidity, on fucking those exchanges that we're gonna be putting this shit on. Like this shit's sick, man. We got some cool shit coming. We're gonna throw some parties. We're gonna throw some parties.
Isn't the liquidity pool going to be created for GOAT from the actual buys, and the only thing you would be essentially
on the internal contract, but there's we're gonna actually there's gonna be actual pancakes a Pulse X liquidity pair that we'll be able to build, and we'll be able to make it deep, you know.
And I'll be able to, and you and me and anybody can actually buy the liquidity pool.
Yeah, you'll be able to buy it. You guys will be able to add liquidity yourself as well. Like, and we'll have the P-Hux farms and shit. Like, we'll be able to add whatever the fuck.
Oh, you're gonna have farms too?
Yeah, Donnie's working on farms, but there's the P-Hux with the Fux thing, I call it, over there on Pulse Chain. It's gonna it's like a balancer pool where you can just throw different liquidity pairs in there, and people, so you have incentivization over there to just drop it right in. We also have we just put it right on Pulse X, put it on V2, and then anybody wants to come in there and add liquidity. And I encourage anybody that's that's getting in on this pump, that this community fucking spotted. Because we're all fucking bad motherfuckers just scoping the shit. There ain't nothing getting past us in this space, dude. I'm telling you, we're just like a hawk, Sometimes you just got to sit back or just let the opportunities come to you. If this thing takes off like I think it's going to, we're all gonna be fucking lit. We're gonna have such deep liquidity on Pulse X, like we're gonna be one of the deepest liquidity pools on Pulse X. Because there's nothing out there. Like if you look at all the liquidity pools right now, there's really nothing comparable to. Let me get on this one right here. Yeah, if we go to this one,
is the P-Die pool one of the biggest pools on the chain?
This reminds me of when we were on Chronos too, because we were one of the biggest fucking deepest liquidity pools on Chronos. So we can start off nice and deep over here, dude, just deep as fuck. Like, look, we got 27 million is the highest one. That's Pulse X. Pulse X is the highest one on here. That's it. So we can be up in the top 10.
What's it worth? What's the Pulse X top? How many? I can't see. It's too small.
It's 27.7 million.
Okay. Yeah. It's not chump change.
Yeah, it's not chump change, but like opportunities like this put us ahead of everybody else that don't have that fucking, don't have that.
So you're making a call that this pool, the pool for Go, could get up to 1 to 7, 8 million.
Yeah, absolutely. Because especially if we buy if we add the liquidity, Parrot Pulse to GOAT at these prices, it's gonna be stupid, man. Especially if we can get it like above these guys somewhere in here. I'm hoping. Like, I mean, we don't know how this market's gonna play out. All these guys are they're already in position, so we got to kind of catch up to them too. But I definitely encourage everybody to do that because it'll harden the price of GOAT token, and we just ride this motherfucker all the way up.
Well, GOAT token already hardens its own price.
We drop a couple zeros, and you got like 10 million in there. Just say we got 10 million in there. Drop a couple zeros. That turns that into what? A billion, just like that. Like that's just possible with Pulse Chain, dude. Like, I think all this shit's possible. This is like the fucking DJ's fucking paradise right here.
Say that again.
Crypto going to get wrecked. Crypto, yeah, that's crypto. Normal crypto. This is not normal crypto. This has been created with all that shit in mind. Because he's always talking about we need to get shit away from because the thing that fucks up most of the market is because 99% of this market, all the pairings and it's got a lot of USDT liquidity backing, but 99% of the fucking liquidity, or most of it out there, it's probably getting diluted now. When I started out, it was all Bitcoin pairs. Everything was paired with Bitcoin. There's those pools are still there. There's still tons of liquidity out there. Everything's paired to BTC out there, So, like, we got to get away from BTC, man. We got to get away from that bitch that just tears the fucking whole market, wrecks everybody up, wrecks everybody down. We can do that, and that's what this is doing because it's all back with look, the biggest pool, right? Pulse X. What is it? Pulse X and Pulse, and then we have The main poll is freaking dial. Oh, what the fuck? It was die, I thought. Yeah. Oh yeah. W polls die. So it's not even the biggest poll right now either. So it's not even the biggest poll. So most of it's just backed with looks like the biggest poll is actually just Pulse backed with Pulse X, but that's in turn backed with DAI. So we have 18 million. Yeah, so some of the biggest polls are 18 million right now. Back to DAI. Not back to fucking Bitcoin, not back to Ethereum, not back to any of that shit, right? So the only thing and the thing about it is the you do have a little bit of exposure from when you have Hex from Ethereum, right? Or Hex from Ethereum and Ethereum from Ethereum, right? Because we have the ETH version over on Pulse Chain, but then we also have the ETH from Ethereum, and that's somewhere.
The wrapped ETH, you mean, right?
Yeah, wrapped ETH. I'm trying to find it on here. Yeah, wrapped ETH. So yeah, wrapped ETH, Pulse from Ethereum. So basically, that's where this is different because this is actually backed to Pulse, but then what's Pulse back to? Pulse is back to DAI, right? And this he doesn't have a whole lot of exposure with this because it's a little tiny pool. It's only 8.1 million. So there's not much of that exposure that we're even gonna have to worry about it. The vast majority of the liquidity is back to DAI at the end of the day. So I think that's gonna set us apart from a lot of the other ecosystems and a lot of the other shit. Like, everything on Ethereum has to bow down to Ethereum, and most Bitcoin or Ethereum is backed with mostly Bitcoin. So that's why every time Bitcoin tanks, fucking Ethereum falls right behind it. You can see it on the charts. I think over time it's going to change, but it's a process. But he's already got it. He already fixed it right out the gate. So this thing's going to be a monster, man. It's going to do crazy things that I think even when the market starts dumping, there's still going to be so much FOMO and so much money coming over here. They're going to get out of those high risk plays, all those like the Ethereum network. They're going to jump over here because it's just better. It's just fucking better. All that money's just to be bridged in. Thank you. I see his vision here, man. I'm really starting to see it, and I have a vision for it myself. And I think it's gonna be sick, man. I've never been more excited about a brand new blockchain as I'm with this one right here. Good job, Richard Hart. Fuck. Even though he don't like the BlackSheep token, but it's okay.
Yeah, who cares?
That's why we just got to come over here and create some shit that's going to turn his head too. He's going to have to look at it and be like, "Oh, he's back." Oh no.
That's what you want, huh?
Yeah, I want glory just as much as him, man. Because I think there's a lot of brilliant minds in the space that can do some great things and can help his fucking ecosystem at the end of the day. Because we create something that's just going to suck up all the pulse. It's gonna be nothing but good. Sucks up all that pulse, and then what? Now that's like the supply even more. So it's gonna be great, man. Good projects like this will definitely help. We need projects that are gonna help the ecosystem, not fucking help people just fucking drain it. Fucking rug pulls scare everybody away because they all got rugged. Fuck that shit. Something they can depend on for a while.
I took 70% of my P hex, and I bought the DAI however many days ago, and I'm pretty much with that 70% back to total. If I were to sell all that P DAI, I'd have the same amount of hex. I'd have more, double.
Yeah, you're still at the bachelor, man. We'll get you up to the master's degree. Your next session. Yeah, but I mean, there's not really much going on today except this fucking chart just fucking mooning.
Yeah,
we've been taking a look at it all day long. It's kind of just chilling right here. Doesn't know what it wants to do. Just chilling. But we still got 2 million in liquidity. We got fucking 18,000 fucking transactions. That's a lot. That's definitely more than most here. Yeah, it's still top dog, baby. Oh, it's so cool. So cool. What's that elephant money doing? What's the what?
So close to 30.
Oh, it's got your address. Yeah, I think I posted in the group earlier. I'll post it again. Or just send it to Bones. Here we go. Yeah, it's in the main chat. You can find it right here, man. If you just go to Deck Screener, I'll send it again, but it's real easy to find. You just go to Deck Screener, Pulse Chain. It's the number one here. Just click it, and your contract address. It's basically the same one from Ethereum because this is a copy, right? 1DOF. It's this middle one right here. Just click copy to clipboard. There you have it. It's in the chat though too. Let me put it out here in the live chat. Make sure you guys smash up those likes out there. I think it's about time to do that. It's about that time. There you go. Your eardrums have been shredded. You guys ready to get rich? I know I am. Oh, shit. Go token's getting close. We got just not even that long to go now, I think. I feel like we're in the final stretch. You just get the UI is what takes the longest, because it's like wiring up a sound system at a concert. You got to make sure everything's plugged in, no loose wires, and make sure there's no security breaches, no flash loans. Come on, baby, you got this. Let's go. I think we're just waiting for these stochastics to roll around. I think they're actually curling up right now. Yep, curling up right now. So we're about to get the cross and the stochastic on the 4 hour. That's a good one. We're still in bullish, territory. It's not getting too low there. Yeah, I think it's about to pop. This RSI just gotta, it's rolling over a little bit. We just gotta reset that just a little bit. But this thing has plenty of room to go. If it pops, it's gonna go right into the black, and that's what I would see. We're probably gonna end up somewhere in this gray zone, and that's where we want to be. We want to be right there. We want to hold it in there. We just want to hold it in here. As long as we don't reject, we come fucking crashing back down in here. We should be good. You figure that's gonna, if that price goes up just a little bit, it's not gonna take much, dude. This liquidity pool is gonna start fucking rocking. Let's fucking go. Oh yeah, elephant money. How's she doing? This is the elephant. Probably doing the same thing she was doing 5. Oh no, another boner. Look at that. There's fucking money everywhere, guys. What do you want? Just 2 plays. That's it. That's all you need. 2 good plays. 2 of the most solid plays I think we have right now. These 2 right here. Yep. The fucking the USD price is just kind of pulling back a little bit. I'll bet fucking BNB looks like shit right now. Oh shit! Yeah, look at that. Fucking Bitcoin just got wrecked. Elephant money's holding strong. Even fucking PDI is holding strong. What'd I tell you? The fucking dude, the fundamentals are there, dude. The tokenomics are there. He's got a protection against the rest of this market. You guys are seeing this, right? It's not just me. Let's go to fucking Pulse and see if there's any fucking no movement on this at all. The Pulse price. Oh my, what the fuck, dude? That's crazy.
That's died, dude. That's not Pulse.
Bitcoin just fucking dumped. I know Bitcoin just dumped, but no, if Pulse would have dumped, this would have dumped too, slightly.
Oh wow.
It's not even moving, not even budging. It's still pushing up, right? So let's go to Pulse and see if we got any movement just now on that Bitcoin dump. Nothing. Nothing, dude. It is dumping right now in this candle. There's no fucking movement there at all. Nothing, dude. I'm telling you, this is the best fucking thing that's ever been created right here, dude. Besides elephant money. This is fucking cool shit, man.
The elephant money's got a little bit of legs behind it.
Hey, that actually hit me today. I got
admit,
to thinking about it. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Light bulb.
But on the P-dye side of things, 45% of the supply is held by like 20 wallets. And those wallets have a lot to do with why what's happening is happening.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the big whale wallets, yeah. You need that shit, dude. That's all the centralized ownership.
Yeah, but I mean, also those, there's that risk. There's a risk there.
No, yeah, there is. You know, you can go rogue and they just want to cash out real quick. But why would they cash out now with 100K in liquidity? Why would they dump that?
And as well, the other thing is this was all implemented before the chain was actually released. What's happening was not able to have happened if what they did.
I'll buy more.
Changes. Yeah.
I'm gonna be buying more. If this fucking hedge fund starts printing out in the next few weeks, I'm gonna start aping more, dude. I don't care if we're into flipping another zero. We're still good because it's up to us, the whales that fucking believe in this shit, to hold the floor, man. If we all come together, we hold the floor. There ain't nothing to dump. Anybody that wants my position right now, they're gonna have to pay like fucking $40,000 to get this position. I think last time I checked. Let me check again.
More than that now.
Like we can seriously, like we could like. That's why we did it with the I wish it would have worked out better, but could you imagine if we didn't have the centralized ownership that we have on the sheep token? Like we own a lot of the fucking sheep token. We're just holding it strong. But just imagine not having that, dude. Just having everybody these little fucking shitbags coming in, trying to get it for. That's why I'm not selling, man. I'm gonna ride this thing up because my bag is very important. My bag will do some damage to the chart right now because it's very low liquidity. I could dump probably like fucking people like Yeti, he could dump the shit out of it, The ones that got in early, they believe in the fucking project like I do. They're not gonna play no funny. They're gonna ride this thing up because more money for them, less fucking chance for these guys to fucking dump on our heads. Right, yeah. So this right here. So right now, if you were to buy my bag, it would cost you. What is that?
That's Pulse.
Yeah, it's Pulse, but it should have given me a US dollar value here.
Didn't it?
What the fuck? It's just saying. Is it bugging out? Let me go back to this chart. Make sure it didn't just dump on us. No, it didn't. Okay. I was scared there for a minute. I'm like, wait, did I just get wrecked?
Change it to Ethereum. Change POS to Ethereum.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, earlier it did.
Pulse chain. Wow.
No, earlier it did. It said it had it on the pulse price. Yeah, there we go. So it's what is that? I can't see it. It's fucking too small. Close this up a little bit. Boom. Okay, yeah. So it's is that 151,000?
Yeah, you got the wrong die on top, I think.
No, I got die from Ethereum. Wait a minute.
Just switch the switch button.
Where's the other die?
It's in your thing.
Die stable coin. Yeah, I've got it right here. Okay, so die, and then I just switch these around. Okay. Yeah, so wait, let me get it right here first. And then let me
there you go.
Yeah, 39,000. Yeah, 40,000 was about what I said. So they're costing $40,000 to get my position right now. That cost me $4,000. So they had to pay 10 times as much right now to get the bag that I've got. And they're not getting this bag, dude. I'm not letting this bag go. You ain't getting my shit, bitch.
They can still mint the die, but what's the total amount right now? Do you know?
It only went up like a couple million. Like it went up to or a billion. What was it at last time I checked? 21 billion. It was like 19. So yeah, it went up a couple billion. But in the big picture, I don't think that really matters that much.
How many are on the Ethereum side?
Address is 9731. Let me refresh, see if our addresses probably went up. It's been creeping up. And we're at 9791. Yep. The atoms are still going up. That's good. It's hard to believe that they would go down with the chart looking like that, dude. And then everyone's just waiting for this thing to rip. Fuck, dude. It's getting ready to, man. She might have to take a little breather.
Yeah.
Or sideways. This dude has been pumping this. They've been pumping the shit out of this thing, dude. It's $2.2 million in volume. That's crazy. This is fucking absolutely insane, dude. This is way more volume than even WBTC, because WBTC had that little fucking FOMO pump when they went in and put it on the farm, and then Dickie decided to take it off because he didn't want to support Bitcoin or some fucking bullshit, right? It's like, make up your mind.
Took everything off the farm.
Yeah, man. What he should do is put this die on the farm, dude. He should do that, man. It would just add more. But it's okay. I mean, we got Goat Token. Ram's gonna have a little bit of P die, and we'll add a little bit of utility, man. Give him something to play with, and yeah, it's gonna be great. Whenever Donnie gets it done. I spent half my life waiting on Donnie. Oh shit,
that's classic.
But yeah, that's about all I got today, man. You guys just keep an eye on this chart. Don't panic sell, because people were like, "Oh, it's going down. I'm gonna fucking sell it." They sold it, and it just fucking ripped, dude. And it even did that earlier today too. It was like it went down a little bit, and then it just kept ripping. This still looks good though. This looks really good. In 15 minutes, just gotta reset the fucking the technicals a little bit. Yep. Worst case, you just get a little cheaper, man. That's it. But yeah, I guess I noted all left. He's not coming back. That's all we got for you today, guys. You have a great day. We'll see you in the Telegram later, and yeah, same time, same channel tomorrow. And thanks for coming on the stream, Blockchain. Good to see you. Later.
When Lambo, yellow, Lambo, 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 shooting to the moon,
and go.
I wanna palm, 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 you wanna palm, 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 she wanna palm, 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 you wanna palm, palm, I wanna palm, 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 you wanna palm, 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 she wanna palm, 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 you wanna palm, palm, let's go get palm, 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 you wanna palm, 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 she wanna palm, 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 you wanna palm, 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 you wanna palm, 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 she wanna palm, palm, Lambo, yellow, Lambo, when Lambo, yellow, Lambo. I wanna palm, 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 you wanna palm, 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 she wanna palm, 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 we wanna palm, palm. Let's go get palm, 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 you wanna palm, 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 she wanna palm, 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 we wanna palm, palm, palm.
You guys keep asking me why the fuck I don't reply the chat, but every time I reply the chat, it's like all kind of weird ass questions like, do you shave your pussy? Do you like this? Do you that? Shut the fuck up, okay? Shut the fuck up.
I got what grain on the dash with the gold. She water slide all inside when we roll. Phone flash a pic, she know tricks do her pose. Life is a movie and she play her role. I like to smoke in the whip, you can roll. My little suffocate me with them thighs. She wanna come on a plane to Dubai, bitch, I know. Every day summer we go on the side. If we do anything, it gotta be fly. You niggas really be out living a lie, bitch, I know.